Greetings, Pokefans! Zack Attack here, and we're going to be going over my previous MDL battles and what I thought about them, what I think I could have done better, and how the future battle and some of the future battles next week are going to go. Um, Now here's the thing: the first battle, or week 2, W against Nikegod, that that made sense. That made sense. That was a battle. It was against a rookie coach. It was a copy and paste team. He wasn't. He was new. Wasn't really doing anything. He he didn't know. He didn't know. So I probably could have made it a 5-0. I just chose not to. I'm like, I'm not gonna bring in Dirge against a Charizard because, well, yeah, I wall it. It also walls me. I'm not gonna. I don't want to be here forever. Let me just end this thing real quickly. Granted, I do think I could have made it a 5-0. I could have brought in Captain, done the one Ice Spinner, switched out into Regidrago, hit the Ancient Power, got that thing knocked out. Hopefully, live the E speed, which is what I was worried about. Living the next E speed, which I probably could have, because Regidrago, defensive beast. Anyways, well, HP wise, and yeah, I mean, I don't feel. I mean, I, you know, we're gonna let it slide. But I think it's like the only thing I could have done better in terms of like the differential. But yeah, like a 4-0, I'll take a 4-0. I'll take a 4-0. As for King, I could have won that battle. I could have 100% won that battle. If I would have played around Glacier better, I could have won that 100%. Because Glacier took down 2 of my Pokemon. If I brought in Captain instead of Swampy, I could have won that battle. Hands down. Because, I mean, hey, Bubby, it didn't have a Trailblaze up. Bubby would have outsped. So, Bubby would have worked too. It was at the range for a non-Terra boosted Rock Slide, maybe even Iron Head. I don't know. I would have had to calc the Iron Head, but I didn't want to risk the miss. So, yeah, that's why. Personally, and then I would have been able to play around Bombastone better because I would have had my Brick Break still. Yeah, I would have had to deal with grass moves, but that was special Abomasnow. So, okay, well, yeah, that was special Abomasnow. Was Earth Power and was Blizzard, and I think it was Grass Knot, right? Or Energy Ball. So yeah, it was special Abomasnow. Swampy could have walled it. So I don't because my Swampert was built specially defensive. So yeah, I don't. I just feel bad. And then Venomoth. There was something I could have done about Venomoth. I probably could have Bug Buzz over the Giga Drain there. But yeah, there was no way I was gonna be able to play around Venomoth the way I was going. Um, Not that I would have wanted to do that. I'm just upset. I'm just upset. If I would have played around last year better, I would have won that game. I mean, 3-0 loss isn't that bad still, but yeah, I could have won that game. I definitely could have won that game. However, and I do have my. So here's how the next battles are gonna go. There wasn't really much for me to talk about King because, like, again, Glastrier. What are you gonna do? Because, like, again, I've played around that thing better. Would have won that game. Would have won. So that was like the only thing I messed up on. Because there were a lot of things I messed up on as well, like throughout the course of my career. Like there was like a bad play I made against Zach Manley cost me the game switching out Mudsdale against Masquerado on the first go around. Then there was what was the other? And then against Vernon, there wasn't I couldn't think I could have done about that. I just had a bad. I just timed out. I just timed out. That was on me. That was on me. Um, but I could have beaten Vernon if if that Cerulean would have gotten paralyzed that turn, which we'll never know if that was going to happen. Against Zell, I didn't have a brick breaker, so I couldn't break screens. And even if I could, Toxic Spikes from Gengar were ruining my day. Um, Destroyer, I wasn't going to win that battle because he had Corviknight. Corviknight was walling the one Pokemon that was supposed to be doing damage. It was walling Bubby. It just walled Bubby perfectly. I couldn't do anything about that. As for and then King played around me last year terribly. So I'm trying to learn. I did learn from Destroyer because I was doing mocks with Zach Maynard for Latino Heat, and I got the Politoed prediction correct because he was bringing Politoed to block my Aurora Veil. So I learned from that, from the Torkoal madness. I'm I'm just so bad at this. I really am. Because like I know what to do, but I'm not acting on it. I know what to do, but I'm not acting on it. I'm making too many safe plays. Well, we'll see what happens. Right now, I have my MDL Week 5 Pokemon picked out. Not, I don't have the team fully built, but I do have the Pokemon picked out for that battle. But that battle will probably be next, will probably be third in line. Because I still have the prep for Week 7 ZDL, which is this week. And then MDL is next week. But also my ZDL battle, not my ZDL, but my ODL battle is next week as well on the 6th. So I was probably going to go ZDL, ODL, and MDL for the next 3 battles. For ZDL, I play Ellie, and he's got a pretty terrifying team with things like Dragapult and Darkrai on the same team. Yeah, not looking good for yours truly. Not looking good. I was considering like Chi-Yu with Heavy Duty Booty, Nasty Plot. I had Glamora Hazard Lead. I was even considering Terrifier Bubby for a hot second because he had Arboliva, but all the Pokemon that he has I just wall. Like most of his Pokemon I can wall because like most of his Pokemon that should be Terras like Cryogonal and Arboliva, they're not. He does have scary Terra Captains though, and I'm not gonna something about that. Bro's got a Jolteon Terra, but like that's it. I mean, I can play around that Terra. He's got a Samurott Terra too. Most of his Terras though are Steel. So I was thinking like Terrifying like Horse, because Terrifying Horse would actually be cool. But then I'm susceptible to psychic moves. I mean, I could be AV. And then I would have I'm trying to think about what else. There's also Terra Fairy on Samurott. I don't know. Also, Ellie was the one that traded with Vernon, because Vernon in the trade got Heatran, and then Ellie got both Clodsire and Ditto. I never fought Clodsire and Ditto in the initial battle with Vernon, but at least I don't have to worry about a bloody Heatran. So That's fine. Um, as for the Altaria matchup, I mean that could be cool, but I don't think Altaria comes in this matchup. If anything, Horse comes for sure. I feel like I don't know. I haven't decided on the team yet. I haven't decided on the team yet. I That one's gonna be really hard to prep for. Hopefully, I can get mocks done tonight, and that way I don't have to worry about it. As well as my team for ODL. ODL, Where Dude's team has Pokemon that I've either used or fought before, for the most part. I feel like he's gonna bring. I feel like the guy is gonna bring like Meowscarada because he has one. He's got like Meowscarada's the main one because we all know from week 3 of ZDL how that went down. But I feel like my team's okay for it. I feel like I don't know. We'll see. Um, hopefully, and then hopefully I can build for that. And then, like I said, MDL. I'm playing Zaire, who is also my week 8 opponent in the ODL, and his team in the MDL is a bit weird. It's not it's an okay team, but I feel like I feel like I still have it's like with King. It's good on paper, but also my matchup into it is pretty good. But as we saw against King, we can't sleep on a potentially solid matchup, especially since I have no idea what I am doing half the time. So let's hope that I prep good for that battle. And we don't have any more outside interferences with the footage because apparently people don't understand what good content is. Um, yeah, I don't. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, Zach Mander, my front office guy, is starting a new league. I think the drafting starts some next week sometime. So I'm hoping that ZDL will be done by then, and that way I can have all of my ZDL games played and out of the way, and then I can focus on because by that point I'm hoping that by the end of the grace period I will have MDL week 6 played, which is against Zach Mander, and then I'll have. Well, no, I won't have week 6 played. No, I won't. No, I won't have it played by then. Maybe week 2 of the ODL, but we'll see what happens. Um, I know on my main channel this is all going to affect my stream schedule because I don't have time to stream right now because I'm focused on Draft League, which I get, and I am sorry. However, we'll see what happens. I don't really know. Um, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what. I know it's gonna be like a regular tier. It's not gonna be a low tier Pokemon draft, but we'll see what happens. Um, hopefully, I this is this doesn't really interfere with my my games all that much. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, that's all your coach has for now. I know this was a little bit of a longer interview, but I just have to complain about my battle with King. I really did. As for the teams, that I'm gonna build, I don't know yet. I have to go look back and look at the matchups again. I I'm just nervous. I can't be nervous. I'm not allowed to be nervous, but I am. We'll see though. We'll see. Again, I'm. You're just gonna have to bear with me here. I'm obviously a rookie coach, but I will get better. Hopefully, after the end of ZDL and MDL, like I know what I'm doing. Hopefully, and I don't make any more of those rookie mistakes because I've been throwing games away because of them. So hopefully, I don't lose games I should win anymore, and we get playoffs in MDL because we're 2 games away from that. So we should be 1 game away, but I had to fumble it. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I can't wait for the battles, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see if I can pick another win in the next week. I am your coach of the Pittsburgh Steelixers. My name is Zach Attack. I hope you all have a glorious day, and I will most certainly see you all on the flip side. Peace. Wish me luck in the future.